Hi, welcome back. A warm welcome to you. So we are going through solving height and distance problems. As part of that, we have another problem here. From the top of a minar 30 meters high, so let me say this is 30 meters. The angle of depression of the top and bottom of a tower are 30 and 60 degrees respectively. Find the height of the tower. So we have to find out this height. This is nothing but height of the tower. So immediately I can go back here because they are parallel. I can say this is height h and this is equal to 30 minus h, so that they both together make 30. Okay. From the top of a minar 30 meters high, this height is 30 meters. The angle of depression of the top and bottom of a tower, that means from here I am having angle of depression, and you know angle of depression is always with horizontal. Both elevation and depression are with horizontal axis. So I know this angle is 30 and this angle is 60, but since they are parallel lines, transversals, right? So this becomes 30 and this becomes 60. Now it's simple. I have two right angle triangles. One is CDE and the another is ABE. I have two variables to find out. Actually, I have to find out h, but I can find it out only with the help of this y. So let's go ahead. I will take first this triangle, that's a CDE, triangle CDE. Let us see what the triangle gives us information. Tan 30, nothing but opposite by adjacent. Opposite is 30 minus h. 30 minus h divided by y. So I can say tan 30 equal to 30 minus h by y. That's from the triangle, and I can go to another triangle, that is triangle ABE. From there, if I see, this is 60 degrees and opposite side is 30, adjacent is y. So I can say tan 60 equal to 30 by y, or y equal to 30 by tan 60, that is root 3, nothing but equal to 10 root 3. Now this I can take and solve here. This becomes 1 by root 3 is equal to 30 minus h is what I have to find out, divided by 10 root 3. This simplifies to root 3 cancels. 30 minus h equal to 10, which gives me h equal to 20. So our approach is always to find the triangles, then from those two triangles, leveraging those two triangles and the angles of elevation given and the other information, we should be able to find out whether the height of the tower here, this is our variable, or whatever is needed as for the problem. Simple approach is to find out the triangles, put down in picture format or as a picture whatever is given. Based on that, find out what information is given, what needs to be found out, then taking triangles and taking the help of the angle of elevation or depression, we can find out. Okay, so let's move ahead. We have another example, interesting one. The upper part of a tree broken by wind in two parts make an angle of 30 degrees with the ground. The top of the tree touches the ground at a distance of 20 meters from the foot of the tree. Find the height of the tree before it was broken. So for this, let us say initially that the tree is like this. The tree is like this. This is the tree. That's the tree. Now what happened? After some time, the tree broken by wind in two parts. Let us say it got broken here at this particular point. So the bottom part from the root stand as it is, whereas this part fell down to the ground. That means from here this part fell down to the ground. That means it comes like this. Now we were also given that the top of the tree, that's nothing but this part, touches the ground at a distance of 20 meters from the foot of the tree. So this distance is given as 20 meters. This angle is given as 30 degrees. If we say this is A, B and C, you have to find out tree before it was broken. That means I have to find out this part, that is nothing but, let us say, tree part 1 plus this part, that is tree 2. So I have to find out T1 plus T2 is equal to how much. So let's leverage here the information we have. I have one angle and one distance. It should be pretty straightforward. So let's go ahead and see. First let's take sine of 30. I say sine of 30 because I know it's half. It should be easy to calculate. Sine of 30 is T2 by 20 by T2. 1 minute. I'll just erase that. Sine of 30 sine of 30 is nothing but equal to opposite by hypotenuse. If I look from here, opposite is T1 and hypotenuse is T2. So I can say T1 by T2 is equal to T1 by T2 equal to 1 by 2, or T2 equal to 2 times of T1. And we can also leverage here. We have 20 meters distance is available to us. So I can say cos of 30 is equal to 20 by T2. That's nothing but equal to root 3 by 2 is equal to 20 by T2, which gives me T2 equal to cross multiply 2 into 20 40 divided by root 3. We know T1 is equal to T2 by 2, that's nothing but 40 by root 3 by 2, that is nothing but 20 by root 3. So T1 is 20 by root 3, T2 is 40 by root 3, so the total is 60 by root 3. Let me repeat this again. This sum is a little bit interesting sum. The upper part of a tree broken by wind into T parts. Let's say that the tree is like this before it was broken. Okay. When it was broken, what happens? This part, upper part, fell down on the ground. But it is making an angle 30 degrees with the ground, and it fell at a distance of 20 meters from the foot of the tree, the top of the tree. So I have been given this distance, adjacent distance of or AB side I have been given, and I have been given 30 degrees angle it makes. The original length of the tree is nothing but T1 and T1 plus T2. So I have to find out T1 and T2. I know 20. I know the angle is 30 degrees. So first we went for sine 30. Sine 30 gives me half equal to opposite by hypotenuse, that's T1 by T2. That gives me relation between T2 and T1. Now I went to the cos 30 because I know here I have some information. Cos 30 gives me 20 by T2. From that I can find out what is T2. If I know T2 equal to 40 root 3, T1 is nothing but equal to 20 by root 3. So T1 plus T2 is nothing but equal to 60 by root 3. With this we will be completing some of the examples what we covered as part of heights and distances for trigonometry. This also completes the set of videos for trigonometry 10th class syllabus. In coming weeks, I will be starting another series of video for 11th and 12th where we will be going through addition of angles, half of the angles, then we will also see application of trigonometry where we'll have law of cosines, law of sines. So thanks for visiting. Bye for now. I'll catch you in the next series of videos. Bye.